games in October in LA. There's one back to first, double play. Well, they're going to say at second base that in the process of trying to make the flip and catch, that the second baseman Utley didn't hit the bag. Let's see.
Let's see the footwork.
That looked okay from that angle. Let's see it again.
Well, this side angle is going to be much better. Watch that front foot. See if it's applied to the bag.
Yeah, was it resting in the front edge of the bag? Now that was the old phantom call in the old days. Don Mattingly out to make his point to second base umpire Chris Conroy. I'm sure, says Conroy. At the moment, Upton has been called safe, and Jerko out on a 6-4-3 putout. Here it is again.
Left foot. It doesn't look like it's touching second base.
You're right. I mean, just a shoelace distance between the bag and the foot. Mattingly not giving up the argument.
It is crew chief Ted Barrett coming over and trying to get Don Mattingly settled down. Started getting heated.
It's an interesting argument. Mattingly, even though it seems somewhat insignificant, he's really battling. His team's in first place. They've won 8 out of 9. He wants to show his dugout that he's still going to battle for every call. Now here it is again.
Yeah, that left foot is not on the base when he receives that ball. And previously, before instant replay, that wouldn't even have been a call. And now they are being very specific. Now they're going to check this out.
I didn't think you could review the neighborhood play. I thought that was one of the exceptions to the rule. But I guess umpires can be convinced that they can look at it anyway. It's not an automatic. Utley checking out his action on the big screen.
My question is, why did Chase Utley not have a foot on the base? Doesn't really make too much sense, because you put that foot down and then you clear yourself of the base runner sliding in and throw an easy throw to first base.
His new shortstop Seager gave him a nice feed. You almost have to put a magnifying glass to see how close that foot was to the front edge of the bag. From that angle, you can't tell. We had an earlier shot. It just appeared just a sliver of space between the left foot of Utley and the front edge of second base. Plays not eligible for video review. Balls and strikes, fair, foul, and trap plays in the infield, tag up on a fly ball, and judgment portion of the neighborhood play, which would seem to fall under this particular review. And they got it right. Now the Dodgers, from that distance, how could they tell? I mean, there's some of the reserves, they're upset by it all, but it was a very close call. But you saw, and the review team in New York saw it as safe. So Jerko out, 6-4-3.
You see the manager Don Mattingly still voicing his displeasure of the call in general.